Back in 2008, I decided to see if we could use our consciousness to lower violence in war-torn areas. So we decided to send intention over 8 days to Sri Lanka, which at the time was going through a 25-year war.
You can scroll down this page and look at the data of the peace intention in Sri Lanka. You can see there's a fairly steady trend away from what should be just a horizontal random walk along that black line in the middle of the graph.
What is the significance of it being sort of under the line? Does that mean anything?
We've seen that numerous times. In fact, it's now become a kind of prediction that we make for great mass gatherings of people.
The really weird thing about this is that people aren't gathered. They're actually sitting in front of their individual computer screens everywhere in the world. We had participants on this experiment from about 80 countries around the globe. What was really interesting was that a few months after that, that 25-year intractable war was over. Did we do this? What you need to do in order to start claiming that maybe consciousness had an effect is repeat over and over and over again. So we replicated it for the first time in 2011 to mark the 10th anniversary of 9/11. We'd send intention to lower violence in 2 southern provinces in Afghanistan. What did you find?
We found the same, Lynn. The data here, driven in the direction of negative going trend in both cases, the larger span of time and also the very concentrated, focused intention period.
It was evident that violence in those 2 provinces had plummeted to levels that were far lower than before. So that was fascinating, and we ran one in Washington, D.C. Again, we lowered violence by about 1/3. That was just really confirmed again in September, October 2017, sending intention to lower violence in an area of St. Louis, the most violent street in America.
In this case, we have a little bit of a positive trend, but then it takes on the very characteristic negative trend that we've seen for these kinds of experiments.
A professor of statistics, Dr. Jessica Utz from the University of California, she provided an analysis. Crime went up in 3 areas. The only thing that went down, and went down hugely, it was by 43% compared to the year before, was violent crime in our area of focus, Fairground. It really says a lot about what group mind could possibly be.
Everybody has always understood that we're connected in this way. Consciousness is not just a electrical activity in your head, but it is a kind of wonderful composition of heart and mind and soul and spirit.
When you put that all together, what we find is that science, using the best techniques of the 20th and now the 21st century, has borne out the deepest truths of our most cherished and ancient spiritual traditions, saying we are connected to one another, we're connected to all things, and what we think and what we feel is important in our lives. It's important
On one platform, there's what we will call dark consciousness. On one other platform, light consciousness. 2 years, we told you. Be ready for the dark. It will not give up without a battle. And now the battle is here. It's all over the news. Everything that they are doing is calculated to scare you to death. Fear is black. If you shine your light and staying out of fear, the whole world will be brighter for it. Nothing can survive your light. Nothing. The evening is here. Not too far away is the Dead Sea. The breeze blows, the chill of the air is coming. We sit in a profound place, an ancient place. For me to give this the final message of the Israeli series. Have you ever wondered, Jew, what is the anti-Semitism about? What would create this? The conquerors would turn their eyes upon you and wipe you out, destroy the temples, or try genocide. Listen, Israeli. This is your field. And so it is we start the journey. The city on the hill is where you are. This is and always has been the symbol for the new Jerusalem in a world of peace.
I got 3 different cells, and they're 3 individuals. One individual's Muslim, another individual is Jewish, another individual is Christian. Where's the difference come from? The difference is programming. Why is it important? The source is the same.
All the channels we've given you in the last week have been profoundly given in love. In love. The term the chosen ones refer to the Jews, chosen to bring this planet a monotheistic God, a one God, that the one God would then be seen by the planet, and eventually the entire planet would be unified with one God. But you're not done. And the next part is as hard as the first, because it is planetary as well. Dear ones, listen clearly. You are chosen to bring peace here. When will this end? It's going to be so difficult. It's not just us, you know, it's them. The situation is more than difficult. It's untenable. There is no solution that you can see. But there is. And you do it with consciousness. That's what you're chosen for. The hardest thing the planet will ever see. Peace in the region.
ערב טוב לכולם.
مساء الخير للجميع.
עשרות אלפי אנשים עומדים להצטרף אלינו ממש בעוד 10 דקות. כל העולם, מעיראק, מאיראן, ממרוקו, ברזיל, פיליפינים, ארצות הברית, איפה לא? כולם עם כוונה אחת.
كلهم نية مشتركة.
שלום במזרח התיכון.
سلام بالشرق الأوسط.
דוקטור בהדורי מאינדיה, מהודו, מבקש לברך אותנו.
Good wishes to you and to everyone. Blessings and love to Israel and all surrounding countries. God bless you all.
Is Jerusalem on?
Jerusalem is on.
There. Yes. Hi, Jerusalem. We have people from so many different countries. Saudi Arabia. Yes, there they are. We've got the UAE. We've got Abu Dhabi. Let's see you. And we've got Tunisia from Saffras. We've got Bahrain. We've got Kuwait City. We have Jordan. Amen. Yeah. Oh, the loud ones from Jordan. And we've got Oman, Muscat. So we have people from all over the Middle East coming together, Arabs and Israelis, for a historic event. And we also have many thousands of people from all over the world participating on YouTube. One of the people responsible for this event is Dr. Salah Al-Rashed. And thanks to him, we are broadcasting in Southern England in Smartway Studio. So are you ready to begin now, everybody?
एक चिंतन करिए कि एक स्वर्णिम आभा इस पृथ्वी पे चारों ओर फैल रही है.
Our intention is to lower violence and restore peace in the old city of Jerusalem by at least 10% or more. Imagine it with your 5 senses. See people putting down their weapons. See people restoring peace there. See people hugging each other, hugging strangers, reaching across the aisle. Hold those intentions in your mind as you imagine yourself holding the hands of everyone on either side of you. If you're watching on YouTube, imagine you're holding the hands of everybody, all the thousands of people on this call. Can you feel the connection? Are you seeing peace? In your own time, open up your eyes and come on back into the room. Would anybody like to talk to us about how that felt? Yes. So we have someone from
Amman.
Amman. How are you?
It is amazing experience. We all here crying, our tears falling down.
Like a commercial that you see on the road, and it was written, the peace is already here. Yes.
Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
I saw myself there. I felt very strong love for the Jews, in spite of our raising up to hate the Jews.
We live in Jerusalem. We know it personally. This is so emotional. And I've seen the 4 quarters of the old city as the 4 rooms of my personal heart.
Yes, you're on Abu Dhabi.
Israelis are dancing, the Palestinians, they hug each other, and we are with the Israelis. Like we share peace and love.
Tunisia.
Yes, Tunisia. I saw a lot of children running, and there is a lot of loud voice of loving.
You took me to the place I really love.
I saw there many days, lots of people laughing, lots of joy and happiness. I wish I could stay there. I wish I didn't come back.
My name is Lady from Jerusalem. It's so overwhelming, the possibility to be connected with you, our sisters in Amman and in Damascus and in Iran and all over. We are thousands saying enough. It's about time to unite. We are one. It's time of compassion.
My name is Fatima Salemi, and the peace in Arabic means salam, and my name is Salami. So I feel in peace, I feel in love, I love you, for God is my God. I love you.
I was unable to come here, so I asked my son to come to Jerusalem and to have this measurement. It's a moment when signal increased. It was at Jaffa Gate, and it was after people finished meditation.
There is no war between us. There is only love.
Number one, it was beginning of the experiment. But then after they had this collective meditation, it increased tremendously, really big difference. And number three, it is same place, but measured a year before, but it's very unstable signal. It means that under the influence of collective meditation of people, we have balancing of environment.
What did the water respond? We had 5 sets of readings. Baseline, the water that just comes out of the tap. You had expansion, a contraction, bigger expansion, shrinking again. Inconsistency. The meditation began. Suddenly up, suddenly down, suddenly shooting up and going down. The water, when the experiment ended, various levels of spikiness. After the meditation was done, everybody shared their heart, tears came out, deep compassion, deep love. The luminous quality of the water was the brightest, consistent, harmonious, and symmetrical. Woke up in the morning, there's various ups and downs. It went even lower than the baseline. And why? This water received all this love, and all of a sudden, c'est la vie, everybody is gone.
I would like to ask you something. To sing the next lines with me. In the honor of that here in Jerusalem, here in Israel, there is more than one language. So I ask you to help me sing the next lines.
When Dr. Baduri started chanting, instruments Sputnik staying in the same room was able to detect decrease of parameters. When he started silent meditation, it was even much stronger. When people meditate, it decreases the level of radioactivity, it decreases the level of noise, electromagnetic noise, and it makes everything much more harmonized.
You can sing both, come.
We looked at the data. It consists of 32 instruments placed all around the world, mostly Europe and America, but some in Australia, some in Japan. And you can see in this case, very characteristic trend exactly during the event itself.
What your work does that's so amazing is Western mind needs proof.
When we do the statistics, we gradually gather 500 experiments into one composite database. And when we look at the statistics for that, The departure from what's expected for random number generators is what the physicists call 7 sigma. The chance of that happening is 1 in a trillion. It's basically a way of saying that we're pretty sure there's an effect.
The charts and the graphs can show the field is real. It exists. I want to take you the rest of the way. You look into the eyes of the infant for the first time. What do you say? Mom, what could you say? What could you say? I'm going to be with you all your lives. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to love you. There is no measure to this. There's no measure. Emerging from you, life, put on your chest, open its eyes, and there he or she is. Oh. The scientists can't go there with the charts and the graphs and all that they have, but I can, you see. You came for science, you're getting love. And then you find out that love may be a complement of science. That's why I came. Perhaps that's why you came too.